Eala's first SEA Games gold a sign of potential for PH tennis, says coach Denise. Eala winning her first singles gold medal from the Southeast Asian Games was truly a sight to behold for Philippine women's tennis team coach Denise, a SEA Games gold medalist herself. Eala etched her name into Philippine tennis history once again, thanks to her run to the gold medal at the SEA Games 2025 in Thailand. Dominating her field, Eala swept her way to victory in women's singles, adding a shiny gold to her bronze medals from the team and mixed events. Among her biggest supporters in Thailand was Denise, the head coach for the women's tennis team. Unbeknownst to most people, similarly achieved the milestones that 20-year-old Eala chased in Bangkok, being a two-time SEA Games gold medalist herself. Accomplished her feat in mixed doubles from Jakarta 2011 and again in Singapore 2015, and was finally happy to see a singles gold medal through Eala as a coach. I think at least for the women's singles, I don't think there has been a winner for the last couple decades, told POC Media on Alex's feat. So I think this is an incredible achievement for the country and even for our sport. So I'm just super happy and proud for all of us. Despite competing in the SEA Games as national team player from 2005 in Manila to 2017 in Kuala Lumpur, was unable to witness a single gold medal in women's singles during her time, with the last being Maricris Fernandez-Gens back in 1999. Related, Eala admits winning SEA Games tennis gold after breakout year feels very personal. But now with a new hat as a coach, she was finally able to see the fruits of their labor with a breakthrough gold medal. To see is to believe. For Eala's achievement is more than just for personal glory. Rather, with the WTA number 53 drawing large crowds to Bangkok and wherever she plays on tour, hopes that Eala's success can help Philippine tennis grow in ways that's never been done before. I think it just shows the potential that anybody can have by playing our sport. And if you do believe, you can accomplish anything, she said. Especially with the first ever Philippine Women's Open coming in January 2026, is optimistic of what can happen for tennis in the Philippines. Yeah, I think you'll see definitely a couple of SEA Games participants from there. I think some of us, including myself, are going to go back to Division I, Division II college tennis starting January. So even though we're not going to be out there, we'll be there in spirit, said. And we will also be competing, getting ready for the future, she continued. The Philippines finished with 5 medals in the SEA Games 2025, Eala's gold and a bronze she won in mixed doubles with Nino Alcantara, as well as bronze medals for men's and women's doubles and the men's and women's team events. Luisa Morales is a sports writer with a special interest in promoting women's sports. Her coverage highlights include the UAP, PVL, Southeast Asian Games, and the FIBA World Cup. She also follows Eala, the Philippine women's national football team, and mixed martial arts. At the heart of Thailand's electrifying 2025 Southeast Asian Games, an extraordinary story of talent, resilience, and national pride unfolded on the tennis courts of the National Tennis Development Center in Nonthaburi. It was here that Alexandra Eala, the Philippines' brightest tennis prodigy, finally etched her name into history, securing her first ever SEA Games singles gold medal, a feat that had eluded Filipino women for 26 years. Sunstar Publishing Incorporated +1. A young athlete's triumph rarely stops at just winning medals. It often becomes a symbol, a whisper of possibility that resonates far beyond the baseline lines and crowd cheers. For Philippine tennis, Alex's success is exactly that, a moment of inspiration, affirmation, and profound potential. The moment that changed Philippine tennis. December 18, 2025. The Philippine flag fluttered proudly in the Bangkok breeze as Eala dominated the women's singles final with a convincing 6-1, 6-2 victory over Thailand's Maninkaya Sawanki. In doing so, she not only clinched her first SEA Games gold medal but also ended a 26-year drought for the Philippines in women's singles tennis at the SEA Games, an achievement that echoes with historical significance in Filipino sports. Sunstar Publishing Incorporated +1. As the crowd roared and her opponents applauded, it became clear that this was more than just another win. It was a moment of national pride and a defining milestone in a journey that has taken Alex from a tennis academy in Europe to the global stage. From global contender to regional champion. Long before the SEA Games gold, indeed long before many global tennis fans knew her name, Alex had been quietly building an international resume that spoke volumes about her talent. In 2025, she raced into the spotlight through a string of remarkable performances on the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) Tour, entering the top 100 rankings and showcasing the Philippines on big stages such as Miami. Wikipedia. But it was her performance in Thailand that captured hearts at home, commanding presence, composed play under immense pressure, and a belief that transcended the scoreboard. For many Filipinos watching, it felt like standing on the edge of a new era. Coach Denise, a mentor who knows the dream. Standing beside her on the courts was someone who knew the emotional weight of this victory intimately. Denise, head coach of the Philippine women's tennis team and a former SEA Games gold medalist herself. Had chased the same dream as a player, competing in multiple SEA Games from 2005 to 2017. Yet, she never managed to capture a singles gold in her own playing days. On sports. When she watched Alex sweep the field this year, didn't just see a winner, she saw history come full circle. I think this is an incredible achievement for the country and even for our sport. So I'm just super happy and proud for all of us, said, echoing a sentiment shared by tennis lovers across the nation. On sports. Denise Dai's own journey, from SEA Games contender to mentor of a new generation, adds an emotional depth to Alex's triumph. It's as if her own unfinished dreams were carried forward in Alex's powerful ground strokes and strategic brilliance. What this gold signifies beyond medals won. Redefining Filipino tennis potential. Alex Eala's gold medal shines a spotlight on what Filipino athletes can achieve with the right support, dedication, and opportunities. For a sport like tennis, historically challenging in Southeast Asia due to limited infrastructure and accessibility, it's a bold reminder that world-class talent can emerge from countries outside the traditional tennis powerhouses. Coach Dai believes that Alex's success demonstrates something fundamental. I think it just shows the potential that anybody can have by playing our sport. And if you do believe, you can accomplish anything. On sports. Her words resonate deeply not only with tennis hopefuls but across the broader landscape of Philippine athletics.